In our series, Profiles in Service, we highlight Americans who dedicate their lives to helping others. The New York City Police Department's Elite Emergency Service Unit is like a SWAT team. It handles a wide range of scenarios, from hostage situations to rescues and presidential security. And Detective Tina Guerrero is one of the roughly 500 members of the ESU. Only 10 are women, and she is also the only female counter-sniper in the NYPD. We recently met up with Detective Guerrero and joined her team on a training exercise to the top of the Brooklyn Bridge. From 100 yards away, Detective Tina Guerrero fires her Remington 700 M24 rifle, consistently hitting her targets.
And how good of a shot are you?
I would say I'm pretty good.
I've heard you say the ESU is like a big boys playground and you wanted to play in it.
Yeah. The challenge of just being able to go out there and do all the things that all these guys were doing was something that I wanted to do. I did feel that I had to prove myself, as other women do and other men do too.
The men and women of the Emergency Service Unit endure rigorous training to respond to everything from search and rescues to hazmat situations and terrorist attacks.
When I tried out for the team, I was very intimidated. But I said, go out there and do the best you can, and I did. And I remember getting a phone call from one of the other guys that I work with, and he said, listen, for what it's worth, you did well.
Nice.
You did well.
Well enough to trade in her undercover work in the Vice Squad for scuba gear and a 50-pound vest. As a member of ESU, Detective Guerrero has to prepare for any scenario, including suicidal jumpers. We joined the team on a training exercise.
Here we go.
Where we climbed nearly 280 feet to the top of the Brooklyn Bridge.
Hold from here, and you can clip in.
The team looks out for each other as we climb the nearly 6,000-foot suspension bridge that connects Manhattan and Brooklyn.
Every time we move, we use these carabiners, and essentially we're harnessing ourselves so that we're always safe. We're always tied in. I made it to the top! That was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks for the great climb.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome.
This is like no sweat off your back to do this.
No, actually, I enjoyed every minute of it. It's a great view up here.
Detective Guerrero's husband is also in the ESU, though the duo rarely work together.
110, David.
The mother of 3 works overnights to spend more time with their children.
You've got 3 kids. Mm-hmm. You miss a lot of their activities.
Yeah, I have.
And you put your life on the line.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah.
Why? Why do you do it?
I do it because I just love being out there. I try not to think about, the dangers of it. There's not a night goes by that the guys that I work with, I know that they're looking out for me, as I do the same for them.
Detective Guerrero reflects on her journey to the NYPD's version of SEAL Team 6.
It was actually pretty exciting to come up again.
And when you first started climbing, were there some men in the unit who said, I don't think this woman can do it?
Yeah, I believe when I first came into the unit that I proved a few people wrong.
Yeah.
I definitely believe that.
Yeah.
They're retired now, though.
They're retired?
Yeah, they're retired now.
And how did you disprove the doubters, because this is a really rigorous job?
How did I disprove them that I'm still here?
You're
I'm still
here.
doing it.
You're still doing it?
Yeah.
Tougher than ever.
I love it. I'm out on patrol every night.
Yeah.
Wouldn't change it for the world.
Those days that do change the world tend to hit her team hard. On 9/11, the NYPD lost 23 officers. 14 were in ESU.
You were supposed to be downtown on 9/11.
I was just coming back from maternity, and I was under the impression I was supposed to go to the field that day. And actually, I was supposed to go to the truck. I know if I would have went to Truck 7 in Brooklyn, there's a good chance that I would have been in the towers. A good chance.
What does service mean to you?
Service is to be there. To be there to help people, the great people of the city. You could put your hand in front of them and they'll follow you behind. To serve this city, I tell you, it's really important to me.
You do it because you love it, but it ain't easy. It's hard hours, time away from your family, and you risk your life every day.
Yeah, yes.
But it's worth it?
Well worth it, well worth it.
She's awesome. I mean, she is
awesome.
So great. You think about Many of those who serve,
Yep.
you know, you serve your country in the military, you serve a police department, and what she does, and that was easy for them, what we were doing in terms of climbing up there. 'Cause
You didn't have to go all the way to the top of the bridge to interview her.
But usually
by
they
the
do
way.
it in icy conditions, you know?
Yeah, Detective Guerrero, she now goes into the badass category.
Yes.
It's a very short list, but she's certainly there. I'm thinking if that was me, Norah, I would have needed a new pair of underwear. How'd you do? You okay when you came down?
You know, it was a potential depends moment, as you would say. I have to say, we were standing there waiting, and I started to look down, and I said to myself, why am I doing this?
No, Anthony, when she came back, she said, oh, I'm doing a shoot, and I'm going to be walking the Brooklyn Bridge. And then
Yeah.
I saw the video. I thought, I've walked the Brooklyn Bridge in flip-flops. So I thought, well done, and bravo to Detective Guerrero.
Yeah, no kidding.
She's something else.
On patrol every night, and we thank her for it.
Yeah.
Yep.
We